and I'm curious. I also want to do a team with IDP because I've never done an individual defensive player.
I've done both. Actually, the one IDP I was in recently was an IDP keeper league, and you had 8 keepers. 4 had to be on offense, 4 had to be on defense. You couldn't keep anybody for more than 3 years.
Let's set that shit up, Tony. Can you set that up?
I can figure it out.
Awesome. We'll do 2 leagues. We'll do one for us and maybe invite some friends, and then we'll do one for the general public.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you want to be which?
We'll figure that out coming up.
I think realistically, when it comes to IDP and like teams like that, you're gonna want to keep that within house just because you need to make sure people are gonna fucking pay attention to that shit.
Right.
We'll definitely do one for the public. That's fine. I do like fucking 20 a year. It doesn't matter to me.
Of course. Who does? Dan Beebe, didn't you do like 4 drafts in one day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
4
for you.
drafts in one day.
Good for you. You had the day off?
Well, we did that card show.
While we were at the card show in Clifton Park, he was sitting there drafting.
Well done. The best I can talk about draft story is at last moment, and I'm still in this league as it stands. Last moment, somebody backed out of a league, right? I had to draft the I had gone to dinner when it was Joe's Crab Shack up here in Latham.
Yeah.
I was going to dinner for somebody's birthday party, and I get the call as I'm walking into the restaurant. Yo, man, can you join our draft? I was like, yeah, I'm at dinner for somebody's birthday. I'm walking in. They're like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, I'm going to have to do this shit over the phone if you're doing it live. Every fucking, 15, 20 minutes, I get a call. All right, these are the players that went. Who do you want? I was like, fuck me. I'm trying to fucking work this whole fucking thing out. Still have that team.
We did that with Run the Point. I was messaging you guys.
Oh, yeah. That was difficult, too. Shit.
I think Dan and I ended up being the final 2, right? Or was it me and you?
I don't know. I know that the 3 of us were in the final 4.
We were 3 of the 4. It was us and Alex.
That was fucking insane.
We were in the league.
Yeah.
So, piece of advice: don't be present live draft. You'll do well.
Exactly. So we're gonna move on to. Should he even be allowed to win this award anymore? The Kia NBA Sixth Man of the Year, Lou Williams. Has he won it the last 14 years? Because I feel like he's won it the last 14 years.
Beast.
I know he's only won 3.
I feel like he's won it a lot, but there's something to be said for a bench player. Dan, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I think that was his 3rd. He is really effective coming in. He just can run really well against the bench of the other team and just take over and give your starters the rest that they need. So it's a nice position to be in.
Yeah, I'm going to start a petition on Change.org to rename the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award to the Lou Williams Award.
Sure. But, there's something to be said about the guy that comes off the bench. Because I feel like in a 6-man award, you have to be somebody that can come off the bench, produce, but be able to play against starters and bench players. And Lou Williams has been doing that for years. And he deserves the credit for it.
You look at the playoffs last year when LeBron averaged 46.5 minutes a game.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have someone that could handle the floor when he's not on it.
Well, yeah, but Lou Williams has made his career being a guy that knows he's not going to be a superstar, but he knows that when you put him in, you can depend on him. And that's why he deserves that award.
Yeah.
He's made his career knowing what he is and who he is, and he's played it perfectly.
And he makes a ton of money doing it, too.
They all fucking make a ton of money.
He's not poorly paid. He's paid really well.
Yeah, good. He deserves it.
Yeah.
You also have 3-time 6th Man of the Year award to go on your resume, so that helps.
I think that should be a Hall of Famer right there.
Pump the brakes. I don't know that that's Hall of Famer status. Just give the brakes a tap. You're going downhill and the red light's on.
I'm not saying he should be a unanimous first ballot.
Oh, he's not first ballot or unanimous.
We're going to move on NBA Defensive Player of the Year. How it's not Kawhi, I don't understand. But it is Rudy Gobert. I mean, he's a great defender, yeah.
They like giving awards to other people.
Yeah. NBA's most improved player, considering no one heard of him before this year, Pascal Siakam, good pick.
Yeah,
Great pick. He was fantastic. You know, he really shined, especially in the playoffs. But he really did step up in the regular season. You know, halfway through, he was a household name in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
So good for him.
that's what saving up all those attribute points will do for you.
Yeah.
NBA Coach of the Year, the almost was a Knick, Mike Budenholzer. Imagine how his career could have been changed if he didn't pick the Bucks over the Knicks. Shit.
Not winning that award.
No. He'd win the I just got my ass fired award.
I mean, that's fair, though. I mean, that team, considering that Giannis was really your only dude, to put up that type of season in the East that thought that Toronto, Philly could really be problems, good for him. Deserves it.
Yeah, I wanted him for the Knicks, honestly, when he was an option. I was very high on him.
He was the one that I said I'd rather have over Fizdale, but I wanted others.
Yeah, well, this is what you got.
Yep. Speaking of how no one knows the executives of teams, Executive of the Year, John Horst. Who knows what team he's an executive for?
Don't care.
I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Two awards that should just be combined into one. The Twyman Stokes Teammate of the Year Award and the NBA Sportsmanship Award. Sounds like they're the same fucking thing to me. Both go to
They're probably voted on differently.
Both go to Mike Conley, who, as far as I believe, still has never fouled out of a game.
Hey, seems like an overall nice guy.
Yeah.
Let's glue those together.
NBA Cares Community Assist Award went to Bradley Beal.
Good.
Lifetime Achievement Award went to Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
So fitting. I love that. The two of them duking out through their entire career, it's only right that they go in at the same time together.
Yeah, I mean,
Highly enjoyed that symmetry there that the NBA pulled. I did really like that.
So one of the things that people say when talking about Hall of Fame is, can you tell the history of whatever it is without this person? So, like, Michael Jordan. Could you tell the history of the NBA without Michael Jordan? No, you're missing
Obviously
so
you could.
much.
You're just skipping a decade.
Yeah, you're skipping the most important player in NBA history. Could you tell the story of Magic Johnson without Larry Bird? Or could you tell the story of Larry Bird without Magic Johnson?
No.
Without Magic
No.
Johnson, Larry
You
Bird's
can
not
take
as good.
you can take their legacy back to fucking college with their rivalry.
Mm-hmm. They
And
are.
that's saying something, considering that fucking Larry Bird went to Indiana State. Not Indiana, not the Hoosiers. I said State.
The Sycamores.
Yeah, whatever the hell that is. It's a tree, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
What a lame fucking mascot. You
The
hear
Cardinal?
that, Stanford?
But
So,
for
That being said, Ohio State's named after a fucking nut, so that's not much worse.
well,
Or better.
yeah. If you look at like famous duos, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson just go together like Hall and Oates.
Lamb and tuna fish. Ugh. You don't like that? You prefer spaghetti and meatball?
But like Stone Cold and The Rock.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean,
Yeah.
especially throughout time. That's how it was.
Moving on, the Sager Strong Award went to Robin Roberts. Why the fuck she gets it?
Battled cancer?
Is that why?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, good for her, but like, aren't these NBA awards?
And she reports on the NBA.
Oh, that's cute. And then Hustle Award, Marcus Smart. The fuck is he hustling?
I don't know. He hustled his way into that award.
Exactly. Fan vote winner, House of Highlights Moment of the Year went to Derrick Rose.
What, for that performance that he fucking threw down?
Probably. What was it, 52 points?
Yeah, and he's old as shit. He did it with his fucking walker.
Yeah, and then got injured like not long after that again for the season.
Yeah, because, I mean, walkers are great. I mean, they stabilize you, but they're not foolproof.
That's why I put tennis balls on them.
Yeah, but you can still...
I'm old. He's
Just avoid the friction on the floor.
Unfortunately, just got glass knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that you can put tennis balls on it all you want. If you don't know to pick it up when the curve comes, you're still going down.
That's a good point.
That's what happened to him.
But for the first year that I can remember, I have no problems with their picks. Like I said, I think Kawhi should have been Defensive Player of the Year. But Rudy Gobert is a fantastic defender.
I don't have any real issue with any of the awards. I mean, not that I can think of anyway, off the top of my head. I think that it was they did a pretty good job of selecting those that are deserving. I mean, Kawhi not getting MVP or defensive player is kind of, it seems like it was overlooked, but I mean, how many fucking times are you going to give him the same award? Guy just won a fucking championship with the Toronto Raptors and the MVP. I think he's fine.
That's a good point.
Both of those in his hand will dry those tears.
That's a good point. Plus the fact that he won't have to buy a house if he stays in Toronto.
He's not staying in Toronto.
And we're going to get into that next. It's a great segue.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So I noticed something earlier today, and I messaged all of you about it. Why the fuck do the top free agents' names all start with a K? You've got Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Kemba Walker. You've got Klay Thompson, Chris Middleton. You go further down, you got Kristaps Porzingis. What the fuck is going on?
It's a special K type of year.
Dan Tony Sports does not condone the Ku Klux Klan.
But we do support Special K for balanced breakfast.
Only if you're getting the vanilla almond. It's the best.
Whatever,
It's
continue.
the best. So I want
Vanilla almond.
to. It's the best Special K. It really is.
Do you eat that with like pecan milk or something?
What?
I don't know. Don't all nuts have milk now? I don't understand how it is.
I don't
Almond
know.
milk?
I drink milk from a cow like every normal American.
Right from the cow?
Right from the cow's teat.
Oh,
Wow.
well, I don't know where you're doing that. Freaking trips
Every
to
morning,
bird.
Dan just goes out to see Bessie.
You got some
Under
you got some farmland we don't know about?
See, I tried goat milk one time, but the women of Hartford just wouldn't let me milk them.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, circling back to that insult. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what I want to do is I want to take just a few of the top prospects and... why do I keep wanting to say prospects or keep saying prospects?
Free agents.
Free agents.
Get it together.
And I just want to see where we think they're going to end up, if they're going to stay with their team. Would you want your team to have them? And we're going to start with the obvious Kawhi Leonard. Do we want the Knicks to have Kawhi Leonard, or if you're not a Knicks fan, your favorite team? Yes, of course.
Everybody wants Kawhi Leonard. Stupid question.
That's why I asked it kind of sarcastically. Anyways.
The
Kawhi
Barcelona
Leonard,
Bulls want Kawhi Leonard, okay?
who are the fucking Barcelona Bulls?
I don't know. I made him up, but it sounds like a team that they should have. Isn't that where the running of the Bulls are? How do they not?
Pamplona, Spain.
What? Go on.
Kawhi Leonard.
Because
Go on, O'Shea.
Bulls in Spanish is toros.
Okay. The Barcelona Toros.
All right. Kawhi Leonard is the number one overall free agent. Currently with the Toronto Raptors. He has said that he's only going to meet with the Raptors, the Knicks, the Nets, the Clippers, and the Lakers. The Dallas Mavericks think they can bring him in. He said he's not meeting with anyone but those 5 teams. So either I want him to stay true and not meet with them, or just embrace that you're a fucking liar, Kawhi. Anyways, I'm just kidding, Kawhi. We love you. Pick the Knicks. So, what do we think is going to happen with Kawhi Leonard? Does he stay in Toronto?